Hello and welcome back to another Football Manager Experiments video. It's me, DJamFM. I hope you're all doing really well. I'm doing really well. I'm absolutely buzzing because today at the recording of this is transfer deadline day. It hasn't really lived up to much expectation this season. However, one of the big main news stories is that Jordan Rhodes has just, as I'm going through this, has just completed his move to Middlesbrough from Blackburn. It's going to be an absolutely massive signing for them. We all know what Jordan Rhodes is capable of. But what a lot of people want to know is, can he take on his performances that he's done in the Championship onto the next level in the Premier League? And let's face it, he's got more of a chance of getting into the Premier League with Middlesbrough than he does at Blackburn. And that's no disrespect to Blackburn, but Middlesbrough this season have been absolutely class in the Championship. We're hoping on this save that he's going to get his opportunity to go into the Premier League. You know the drill by now. If you haven't watched my FM Experiments video, we're going to stop the recording at this point, see how things progress for the first season, and keep going year by year just to see how Jordan Rhodes can do. As I said, for Middlesbrough now, he's valued at 9.25 million, 35 grand a week contract. I didn't edit this. That is literally what the game has given him. He's got all the good attributes to be a real decent poacher for Middlesbrough. But in terms of his career stats, he's scored goals ever since he moved to Huddersfield. So it won't be too much of a problem for him. As said, let's progress one season and see how he gets on. So here we go. We're back for the second part of the FM experiment with Jordan Rhodes. The first thing you'll be able to spot that his value has gone down ever so slightly, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's had a bad season. Let's jump in and straight look at what he's done. So in terms of a Championship, he scored 17 goals in 34 games, which is actually a pretty decent return for most strikers, to be honest. He's got 7 assists, 3 player of the match performances, and a 6.91 average rating. So he's actually done quite well with Middlesbrough. Not been his most prolific season, more about the same sort of record as what he was when he was starting out at Huddersfield. But as I said, overall, not a bad start for his Middlesbrough save. Now, in a lot of the experiments I've done, if someone had scored 17 goals, I'd have been saying, that was a bloody brilliant season. That's really well done. But for somebody like Jordan Rhodes, who's always in the 20 mark, that's quite low for him. As I said, with Jordan Rhodes, let's have a look at some of his other attributes. So he's still at the same sort of level, hasn't really progressed. He's got 3 goals with 13 caps now for Scotland. Let's have a look to see how Middlesbrough done themselves. Wow, right, so 11th. So it's been a massively disappointing season for them. Yeah, didn't even make the playoffs. That's really, really bad. Obviously, I think I just saw on there. Yeah, Karanka's not in charge anymore, so they've got this guy in. So for Jordan Rhodes, not been the most, well, on the field he's done quite well, but in terms of the actual club, they haven't progressed and they haven't moved on. He's not wanted by anybody, but it'll be interesting to see whether or not he sticks around and has another year in the Championship. Personally, in real life, I think he's gonna do quite well for Middlesbrough in his first season. As I said, when it comes to the Premier League, I have no idea. I'm one of those people that's on the fence with Jordan Rhodes, because he either has an amazing game or you just don't see him. And I remember seeing him in a live match where he got taken off after 50 minutes because he was just doing nothing in the game. But yeah, as I said, he's done okay. We're going to progress another year now and see whether or not he can actually help get Middlesbrough into the Premier League, or whether or not it's going to be another mid-table finish for Middlesbrough. As I said, I'll see you guys in a few seconds. We'll find out how he's done. So here we go. Second season in for Jordan Rhodes. He is still at Middlesbrough. He's now valued at £7 million, so it's gradually decreasing, and at the age of 27 years old, if he's going to make the move to the Premier League, you'd have to say that it's either got to be this season or next year to really prove that he can make it on this particular save. So if we have a look at some of his stats then, so instantly you'll be able to see that from the bottom of the page, he's had a far better season, 27 goals in total, 26th in the league, over 43 appearances. So that is much better from Jordan Rhodes. How has he done in comparison to other seasons? So that's his joint second best season overall, only bettered by a fantastic campaign in League One with Huddersfield. If we have a look at Middlesbrough as a whole, so they finished in 5th. They've now got Neil Lennon in charge. So the big question is, did that 5th position get them promoted? Oh no, they lost 2-0. I'm absolutely gutted for them. Absolutely gutted. I really wanted to see Jordan Rhodes in the Premier League. So he's finished a top goal scorer for the whole of the Championship, 3 better than Patrick Bamford of Norwich. Now, I'm really disappointed in that. I think he's going to go this in the third season. We're going to holiday one more year to see how he got on. Neil Lennon's now the manager. They've had a far better season, so can they go up? Third time of asking. Will he make it one more year at Middlesbrough, or will he decide to move on? That's the big question now for the third season. As said, 26 goals, fantastic return. We'll progress one more year and see how he's got on. Right, so here we are. We're in the third season with Jordan Rhodes at Middlesbrough. His value has dropped down again to 5.5 million. He's now wanted by 2 clubs. I'm going to have a look at that in a moment. One thing that did just pop up in one of the news feeds I've done, or that I saw sort of progressing through this, is that Jordan Rhodes signed, it might well have been in the beginning of the season actually, where was it? Here we go. He signed a new contract. He's on less money than what he was on before, but he's now committed to the club until the year 2021. But let's have a look to see how he's done this season. So, yeah, he's gone back below 20 goals, but still a rating of 19 goals, 44 games, 6.91 average rating, 2 assists and 1 player of the match performance. Let's have a look at the 2 clubs that are interested in him then. Or just the one in this case. So West Brom are interested in him, and they're currently in the Premiership, so he may well get his move, although I don't even know how Middlesbrough have done, so he could well be in the Premier League already. But as I said, for the 3 seasons that he has been playing for Middlesbrough, 17, 26 and 19 goals. So just for some quick maths, so he scored 62 goals. That's not bad. 62 goals from 3 seasons is not bad at all, although I probably have... I don't know if I've got the right number there. We'll figure it out. Anyway, let's have a look to see how Middlesbrough done this season. 20th, Jesus. Right, okay. So, yeah, he's going to have to move if he wants to get his Premiership goal. Tim Sherwood's now the manager. What the hell is going on with Middlesbrough? 49 points. They lost 19 games this season. That is not good. Not good at all. Do you know what? I really... For the sake of this, I hope he gets a move. I really, really want him to get a move. I won't holiday it. We'll see if people want a part 2, but that is majorly disappointing for him. Obviously, the squad has changed quite a bit. He's now in with his 3rd manager overall, which is just unbelievable. It's the 20th in the Championship. What more can I say? In real life, Middlesbrough will go up, in my opinion. I can't wait to see what he's going to be like in the Premier League. He's always had that question mark over him. He can score goals in the Championship, but what's he going to be like in the Premier League? And no one has taken a punt on him. Middlesbrough have now taken that risk that when they do go up, and I believe that they will, when they do go up, he will hopefully be the man to keep them in the Premier League. So it'll be really interesting to see. Let me know your thoughts on how Jordan Rhodes is going to do. Will he be a success in Middlesbrough? Will he not be as good? Do you think he'll do well in the Premier League? Let me know, obviously, in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter and let me know on there as well. As I said, I'm really interested to see what you guys think about this latest signing. Obviously, it's a good move for Middlesbrough fans. You must be delighted. But will it work out? Let me know. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch another FM experiment. It's me, DJMFM, and until next time, adios.